Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, March 19th. You'll be interested to know, 73 years ago, today, in 1953, the Academy Awards ceremony was broadcast on television for the first time, bringing Hollywood glamour and award announcements into living rooms across the nation. That milestone expanded the award's reach, turning film excellence into a shared national spectacle and shaping how audiences celebrated cinematic achievement. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean, with waves around 2 to 3 plus feet. Conditions will shift to fair around 10 a.m. and remain fair through noon. By 2 p.m., expect it to get choppy as the wind picks up to 8 miles per hour. The tide is currently on the rise, adding some push to the waves. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m., with a 2-foot incoming low tide when the south-southwest swell is 2 feet at 14 seconds and the onshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The first low tide on Thursday will be a half-foot at 6:15 a.m., followed by a 5.5-foot high tide at 12:45. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 55 degrees for the water temperature. Friday brings clean conditions with waves around 2 to 3 feet early, but size builds to 3 to 4 feet later in the day with choppy conditions as winds shift. Saturday starts strong with 4 to 5 feet and clean faces, but unsure winds create choppy conditions by afternoon. Sunday offers the best surf of the period, with clean sets reaching 5 to 7 feet and light winds throughout the day. This morning, it's sunny and it feels like 58 degrees with 5-mile-per-hour wind. If you're inland, it will feel more like 61. The sunset will take place at 7:21, and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:12. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a high around 60 and a mild breeze. Tonight, expect continued mostly cloudy conditions, with a low of 56 and light winds picking up a bit. Looking ahead in the weather, Friday will be sunny with a high near 76 and a light northwest wind of 5 to 9 miles per hour. Temperatures fall into the mid-50s Friday night. Then Saturday and Sunday stay cooler with highs in the upper 60s to mid-60s and mostly clear to partly cloudy nights near 52 to 53. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Goodwill of San Francisco Bay announced the opening of a new retail store on April 16th, located at 1500 Oliver Road in Fairfield. This expansive 27,000 square foot store will provide more space for donations and processing. Tim O'Neill, President and Chief Executive Officer of Goodwill of the San Francisco Bay, expressed, "This is an exciting time for Goodwill in the Bay Area." The store's opening will be celebrated with a ribbon-cutting ceremony starting at 8:45 a.m., with the store opening at 9 a.m. The first 150 guests will receive a $5 Goodwill gift card. Now on to sports. The first round of the NCAA tournament is upon us, with thrilling matchups set to tip off tonight. Number 13 Troy is predicted to upset number 4 Nebraska, as Nebraska seeks its first tournament win ever. While Nebraska boasts strong defensive stats, It struggles offensively, ranking low in rebounding. Troy's veteran lineup, led by star forward Thomas Dowd, could capitalize on Nebraska's weaknesses. Additionally, number 4 Alabama faces challenges without key player Aiden Holloway after his recent arrest. Expect high tensions in these matchups as March Madness unfolds with excitement. In local sports, the Warriors fell to the Celtics 120-99 in Boston yesterday, their 6th loss in 7. Gary Payton II and Pat Spencer led Golden State with 14 each, a sign of how thin it's gotten without Curry. On the bright side, Curry's knee swelling has gone down and the team is optimistic he'll be back before month's end. He gets reevaluated on March 21st. The Dubs are 10-19 without him, and they'll need him back soon. Tomorrow they head to Detroit to face the 48-19 Pistons at 4:30, with Butler and Moody also sitting out. Down in San Jose, the Sharks host the Sabres tonight at 7. Buffalo rolls in riding a 5-game road win streak, 9 wins in their last 10. This is a tough draw for San Jose, who are sitting 6th in the Pacific at 70 points with their playoff spot anything but safe. Macklin Celebrini has 94 points and is chasing 100, and that's the one to watch tonight. Over in the Cactus League, the Giants dropped a 5-1 decision to the Dodgers yesterday, with Ohtani making his spring pitching debut. They're back tonight against the Rockies at 6:10, a week from opening day. In top news, Ben Affleck just sold his stealth artificial intelligence startup to Netflix for $600 million. The acquisition of InterPositive, co-founded by Ben Affleck, signifies Netflix's major push to integrate advanced technology into film and television production. InterPositive develops artificial intelligence tools to help filmmakers enhance post-production efficiency. Affleck noted that the filmmaking process has always sought realism, and he hopes InterPositive contributes to that legacy. As Netflix invests in artificial intelligence, concerns about its impact on employment in Hollywood grow, with some fearing it could replace human actors. In business news, the Federal Reserve held interest rates steady at the conclusion of its March meeting. This decision is influenced by the ongoing war in Iran, inflation pressures, and a weakening job market. The federal funds rate remains in a target range of 3.5% to 3.75%. Consumers may feel budgetary pressures due to rising fuel costs and overall affordability challenges. While mortgage rates are affected by Treasury yields, the average rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage has risen to 6.29%. Savers benefit as deposit rates are still above the annual rate of inflation. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 5% to $71,000. Ethereum is down 6% to just over $2,000. And XRP is down 4.5% to $1.46. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Gemini's task automation is now available, and it is wild. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is among the first devices to offer this feature. Recently, Google and Samsung announced the development of task automation for their newest devices, starting with food delivery and rideshare applications. Gemini can use these apps on your behalf to manage tasks like ordering dinner or requesting a ride to the airport based on simple prompts. During testing, Gemini successfully ordered an Uber after confirming the airport. It took some time to order a coffee and croissant, but it found the right items and made decisions accurately. This feature shows promise, and further testing is underway. And in entertainment news, a Labubu movie is on its way as Pop Mart expands the iconic toy franchise. The wildly popular Labubu doll, made by Chinese company Pop Mart, is part of the Monsters toy series. A live-action and computer-generated imagery Labubu movie is in early development with Sony Pictures, featuring Paddington filmmaker Paul King. Pop Mart aims to use storytelling to deepen connections with its intellectual properties. The collaboration marks a major step in expanding the Monsters from collectibles into a big-screen story. Chief Operating Officer Saide emphasized the importance of storytelling in connecting with audiences. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American filmmaker and actor Orson Welles. And he said, "The enemy of art is the absence of limitations, reminding us that creativity often thrives within constraints, pushing the boundaries of innovation and expression." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.